done and done. Now, I find Israelis entertaining altogether, and those are just my friends and the people I meet on the street. So it goes without saying that the entertainment industry here is dishing up a smorgasbord of fun. And to bring us up to speed with all things entertainment and culture, I'm joined by our very own Emanuelle Kadosh. Emanuelle, what have you got for us today?
Hey, Tracy, so I'm just going to jump straight into it because there is a lot to cover. ABC has officially canceled the Israeli adaptation of the Baker and the Beauty TV show just after its first season. Now, the romantic comedy drama show was nixed just after its 9-episode freshman run. And fans and celebrities across America were simply not having it. A Save the Show campaign with a petition has been trending and has already racked up more than 130,000 signatures in an effort to get another network to pick it up.
Whoa, that is such a shame. It was such a huge hit here in Israel. It's such a pity that it didn't go the same way in the United States. So did the show just not have good enough ratings, or was there another reason for the cancellation?
So according to reports, the show had a, quote, tough time connecting with viewers, getting less than 3 million views a week, even though it was thought to be a good programming fit during the coronavirus pandemic. I mean, after all, what else were people doing other than binge watching TV shows? But either way, the show didn't get the viewership that ABC had anticipated, ultimately leading to its cancellation. But there are actually two interesting things here. The first is that the Israeli version of the show was one of the highest rated scripted series ever in Israeli TV history, which I can attest to. It's definitely one of my favorite shows to date.
Amazing. But I also heard that there is a lot of backlash actually coming from the Latino community there due to the cancellation, right?
Yeah, that leads me to the second interesting factor, you could say. The star of The Baker and the Beauty, Natalie Kelly, spoke out recently about the cancellation, stating that a show with a Latino cast is, quote, necessary during these times, and that, quote, ABC has made an extremely tone-deaf decision at a time when the public is marching in the streets demanding representation and diversity.
Well, hopefully another network sees the opportunity in this show and picks up the series for another season. All right, what's next?
All right, so up next, shockingly enough, the coronavirus has been able to do what no war, natural disaster, or any other crisis has done for more than 50 years. And that is, are you ready? To put a halt on the stage performances of Fiddler on the Roof.
That is not where I thought you were going with that. What? I can't even get my head around it. What even is the world without Fiddler on the Roof?
I agree. When I read this news, I was shocked, just like you, but apparently the last show of the North American tour of Fiddler was actually at Detroit's Fisher, which was the same venue that the show was performed for the very first time back in 1964. The musical has been a beloved part of American musical theater since its debut 56 years ago and has been performed all over the globe, even in places where Jewish culture is virtually or completely non-existent.
Wow, and I can actually tell you that family members of mine have performed in the Australian production, not the national production. It was a school production, but nonetheless,
still,
it's part of the family.
Getting represented.
And now I understand there might be a new Fiddler on the Roof film. Any truth to that?
Right. So from what I've read, that seems to be the case. MGM is set to produce a remake of the iconic musical about the struggles and joys of Jewish life and will be carrying on many traditions. The original movie version of Fiddler came out in 1971 and actually racked up 3 Oscars.
Wow. Well, I am definitely looking forward to seeing this new remake of the film.
Me too.
Thank you for the update, Emanuelle.
Of course.